We're here today with Miko Stinson. He's the new director of the Boys and Girls Club in West Georgia. We're so glad to have you in LaGrange, Miko. Tell us where you came from.
Well, I've been in the movement for 16 years. I've been all over the place, Ohio, Florida, New Jersey, Nevada, now here in Georgia, serving kids. I was a Boys and Girls Club kid, and it's always been a big part of my life, and I always think you should give back, so that's been my calling.
Yes. Tell me about your experience as a kid in the Boys and Girls Club.
Well, I started at the age of 5. I was introduced to the club by a director who wanted me to play on the soccer team. My brothers were club members, so I remember I used to always cry about going to the Boys and Girls Club because I wasn't old enough. So I grew up to the club, played sports, I was part of a lot of leadership clubs. In high school, I worked for the Boys and Girls Club as a junior staff member. I was head of the Keystone Club, which is a leadership club. So it's been a huge part of my success. And I also was a state youth of the year in Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was representing my state for the highest honor a team can have.
So you used to cry to get to go?
To get to go, because I wasn't old enough yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so now you've gotten to go way more times than your brothers, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Well, tell us about the economic impact of the Boys and Girls Club on a community.
Well, it's funny because sometimes we look at how the economy affects the Boys and Girls Club. Well, it's the complete opposite. The Boys and Girls Club has affected the economy because adults and parents have a safe place for a child to go. So for every dollar that's invested in the club, there's $15 of impact positively going back into the program and that child. So the study shows that the club is making such an impact on the holistic approach of the family because parents can go out and get another job, they can go get a further education because of the club's safe haven, and they have a place for the child to go during those extenuous hours of 3 to 7.
Okay, Mikos, what do you want to accomplish in your role here in West Georgia?
Well, we want to continue to provide a world-class experience for kids at the age of 6 all the way to 18. We have 3 primary focuses in our club, and that's academic success, good character and leadership, and healthy lifestyles. So we want every kid to graduate with a plan, on time,
Right.
a plan for the future. We want every kid to live a healthy lifestyle, be fit for life, to understand the importance of eating healthy and being preventive on their approach, and for a kid to be good leaders, to give back to your community and understand the importance of giving back and understand the importance of leading to the next generation.
And you partner with other agencies to be able to do that. Tell me some of the other agencies that you partner with.
One thing that amazes me about Troup County and LaGrange in particular is our great partnership. United Way's our biggest funder, along with our Callaway Foundation, who will help support our new Callaway Middle School project. Many new ventures, Brain Jogging, the Optimist Club, Rotary Club. So a lot of civic groups have given back and really take a vested interest into the Boys and Girls Club and the kids of our community.
Yes, you're starting a new program up at Callaway Middle School. Tell me about that.
Well, it's going to start in August of 2016. We're going to focus on 6th, 7th, and 8th graders and kind of have a linkage between Hogansville Boys and Girls Club to Callaway Middle School. So the school is very excited to have us come into that school and provide significant programming after school. And I hate to use that term after school. I like to say youth development. That's what we're about, developing youth and molding those young people to be productive citizens, as our mission says. But the program will target 60 6th graders next year. And we're going to put them through some mentorship. We're going to have some linkage between education, after-school homework help, and provide that well-rounded recreation programs that we offer in the Boys and Girls Club. And we hope to grow that number as years go by and we get the appropriate funding to serve more kids in the Callaway Middle School.
Yes, we're going to film some of the activities that the boys and girls take part in today. But tell us what a typical day at the Boys and Girls Club is like.
Well, I tell you, walking through those blue doors every day is great. They get greeted by an adult, a staff member, ask them their name and what the day was, and just giving that general touch to make them feel welcome into our facility. No matter how your day was at school or at home, when they walk through our doors, that day will change. So a kid comes in, they check in at that front, they go to an assembly, where they get some life lessons and they get a great talk from our staff and they get to see their friends, but they get the message for the day. And then from there, they're able to go throughout our program and go to different, what we call units of service, different programs from education to technology to sports, fitness, and recreation to some healthy lifestyle programs. And they navigate throughout our program all day long until their parent unfortunately comes and picks them up.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with us, and we just want to say welcome to LaGrange, and we hope you have the best experience that you've ever had at the Boys and Girls Club here.
Thank you, and the pleasure's all mine. I love this community already, and I feel right in. Thank you.
We wanted to come back with Mr. Denson because we learned that he had some experience in working with gangs, and so we wanted him to tell about that, and also maybe some ideas that he had for LaGrange.
Definitely, it's definitely a huge issue here. After my first month, I met a lot of people, read a lot of articles about the gang issue here in LaGrange. I come from that background and running Boys and Girls Clubs in inner cities. I focus on community mobilization, partnerships with law enforcement, making sure that we're providing those preventative measures for kids that are on that fringe or on that cusp or getting into gang life. We're focused on positive reinforcement and mentorship. That's the point. That's the critical need is mentorship with a male or a female in those kids' life. Because most of our kids come from single parent homes. So if they can get around a support team of professionals, club staff, and someone in the household and a family member, if you can connect all those dots, you have a chance. So that's one initiative that we're going to launch here, hopefully in the school year, is delinquency prevention intervention and delinquency prevention advocacy for our young people to really get into the neighborhoods and do some community outreach and provide a safe haven in the Boys and Girls Club, and knowing that we have job skills available, we have career prep skills available, that it's not over yet. We have opportunities in your face that we can present you with.
Okay, so what age do you feel that we need to start working with children so that we prevent them from making a decision to go with a gang?
About 4th and 5th grade. That's one of the reasons that we're putting a new club in Callaway Middle School, really targeting those middle school children. But if you can start focusing on those 5th graders also,
Yes.
That starting to make decisions and starting to be around peer pressure, that's an age where you need to really focus on and build a strong foundation in that family atmosphere. So you be able to reach out and touch them and show them you love them, and the right path is one that you can kind of show them. Because if you don't and wait too late, the folks that are not doing those good things start to get to it too.
So part of it is being able to belong, right?
Yes.
And so we want them to know that we want them to be part of our family so that they don't have to go out and search for a family in a place where things are being done illegally.
Exactly. It's an extended family. Boys and Girls Club plays a pivotal role, and not just a child, it's the whole family. It's taking that holistic approach to make impact not only in the child, but the younger sibling or the adult in the household that's taking care of that child. You want to affect and make impact in those people also.
Yes, because we were talking earlier how disturbing it is to see that our young people are getting into gangs, and that they're beginning to lead a gang at a real young age. And so we don't want that to happen in our community. And we want to reach out. And I would just like to say that one of the things that's going on here to help combat that is Calumet Park. And there is a group from Rosemont Baptist Church that's going over to the park on Sunday afternoons from 4 to 6. And they are grilling out hot dogs and hamburgers, and they're providing the craft for the children, and also they teach Bible studies. And so a large number of youth are beginning to participate in that. So I think it's just important that we reach out and build those relationships.
Exactly. I heard great things about that, and something that we want to be a part of moving forward. It's all about partnerships. It's all about communization. It can't just be one entity doing all the work. We have a lot of great things going on in this great community, but we all need to kind of come together and not duplicate services, but work together to make sure that we have all the gaps covered.
Yes, we have great people here, and those people can and reach out and make a difference.
So you got it today?
We're here with Jamarcus Holmes. He's a LaGrange College football player, and he volunteers at the Boys and Girls Club of West Georgia. Jamarcus, tell me what it's like to be at LaGrange College and play on the football team.
It's a great experience, especially playing under Coach Mundy. He's a great guy. He teaches us like he's like a father figure to everyone on the team. He always take care of us.
And how long have you been playing?
I transferred in after my freshman year, so I've been playing for LaGrange for 2 years now.
Yes, and you're looking forward to a winning team next year, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, tell me, is this the first year that you have volunteered with the Boys and Girls Club?
Yes, ma'am. It's my first year. I came in the beginning of the spring semester, so.
Yes. Well, what's it like?
It's a great experience. You get to talk to the kids, try to teach them right from wrong and stuff, steer them in the right direction. You know, you can always like be a positive motivator for them, especially like being someone they can look up to and help them out.
Yes. Well, I know you're a great influence, and we appreciate what you do.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
A while ago, we went over healthy habits. What church? Who are you with? Mr. CJ. Mr. CJ go over calories and vegetables and the food pyramid. So today, on your paper, you have a chart. You have a table. And on your table, you have food. And with the food comes along how many calories. So what I want you to do is refer to the table and write down how many calories a hot dog with a bun is. Or how many calories are in a bag of chips. Alright, the first one says, in your first box you have a hot dog with a bun. Hold on, raise your hand. I'm going to call on you. Raise your hand. Jordan, how many calories? How many?
This is Brittany Hutto, and She teaches brain jogging along with Shirley Pennebaker. And we're going to let her tell you a little bit of what brain jogging is, and then we're going to show you the children doing a little bit of brain jogging on the computer.
Brain jogging is a program that Shirley Pennebaker created, and it helps to build new brain neurons by utilizing eye movement. And so the kids have to move their eyes from one screen from one side of the screen all the way to the other. And 3 times, like spelling out words, and then they have to do one thing, a letter flash. And so everyone starts off with 2 letters, so flash 2 random letters, say it, you have to type it. And so they do that, and the highest level you can get is 20. And then they move up. We have some who are 5 letters, and that's the highest you can get. The majority on 3, and we do have a good result.
And it helps them with their learning?
It helps with their process, their learning processes.
Yes.
And so it helps tone the brain to help them to be able to do well in school, is what they need to. So if they have dyslexia, help with dyslexia, it'll help with most any learning language processing disorder. But it helps with a lot of things. We have people with ADHD, we do autism at the center, so just any cognitive learning processing disorder.
Yeah, well, that's great. Let's see how it works.
Okay. So we're so they have a whisper phone that they have to put on. So she's going to spell it. And then if you can, say the word after.
How much progress do they make in a school year by doing this?
We've only been doing this with them for 9 weeks. This has been our 9 weeks.
Yeah.
So this week we're actually testing them. Because we tested them before, and then at the end of the work season again. And hopefully, this program was done a couple years ago for Brant Boys and Girls Club over the summer. And on average, the people who use it regularly, they moved up a whole year.
Wow.
So just doing it for the summer.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
As we were walking down the end of the hall, we ran into Helena Nixon, and she was the Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Club. Elena, tell us about that experience.
It was very unique and fun. I met a lot of new people, and I met Miss Georgia at the Capitol, and I had a very fun experience.
Yes, and so did you compete somewhere else for Youth of the Year?
No, ma'am, I only made it to, I think it was state.
To the state. Well, I know that was great. And were you totally surprised when you were selected as the Youth of the Year?
Not really.
Not really? Did you put in an application to do that, or?
Yes, ma'am. They chose me. I didn't know I was going to get chosen, but I wasn't really surprised because I did it in 2020.
Oh, you did? Okay, and are there some things that you do in order to become the Youth of the Year?
You show leadership around the club, and you interact with the children and teach them lessons and just help them along.
Yes. Okay, well that's great, and congratulations. Well, we're here with Zaylin Brooks, and she comes to the Boys and Girls Club. How long have you been coming, Zaylin?
For 3 years.
For 3 years. Tell me what you like about the Boys and Girls Club.
It's so opening. You get to have fun. You can play in the gym with other kids.
Okay, and have you learned some things since you've been here?
Yes.
Tell me some of the things that you've learned.
I learned that every day is a great day to be great.
Oh, wow. And have you ever done brain jogging?
Yes, brain jogging can help you pull your score up in school.
Okay, and what about art?
Art can help you draw in school in your art class. You can get more grades. You can get higher grades in art class.
And have you ever done anything with the STEMS class that's here?
Yes, that helps you with science.
Oh, okay. Are you good in science?
Yes.
And are you getting better because of what's happened at Boys and Girls Club?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you're a great person to interview. You've done a really good job.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for wanting to be on the TV station with us.
Have a nice day.
Okay.